Most of you won't make a lot of payoff if you're just offering your service. What do I mean by this? For example, you've been told to shoot a commercial ad of this form. You go there, calculate for them, give them an estimate saying, this is my time, this is the cost of gear, this is the cost of editing, and you give them a quotation and you're paid. After being paid, that's it. But big agencies and the big photographers who know the game, what they've been doing different is that oftentimes there's something they call licensing fee agreement or a licensing agreement. In this video, I'm going to teach you the different licensing agreement that you can use to get a bigger payoff. Now, photography licensing agreement is very important. And what is it? It is the photographer granting permission, either an individual or a company, to use their image, but still retaining ownership to the image. Let me give you an example. We shot an ad with a phone, and probably the user or the client or the company wants to use it on a billboard. I can grant a licensing fee for them to print it for a period of time. You need to have this on the licensing agreement. Another example, you shoot the same phone, mobile phone, and they want to use it on social media, either for 6 months or for 1 year. You give them a fee for that. Now, there's something more important also we need to talk about. Who owns the photo? If the person who clicks the photo. You could have done all this setup in the studio, and then me, I come there as assistant, I click. Or even the client clicks. If the client clicks that photo, he owns the photo. So this is very important. And then now I want to walk you on the various types of licensing agreement so that you're aware and how you can use them in the future in your contracts to help you get a better payoff. So the first one is called the rights managed license. This license is normally given for a specific use. And also it's important to outline that very clearly either to the client or to the company. So for example, you're shooting again this phone, the one I use it for, billboard. They have to get a license for that billboard. And then they have to tell you for how long, which place. If they're doing that billboard, let's say for Kenya, they'll pay for Kenya. If they go to Tanzania, Uganda, they have to pay for that other location and also the period. If they take the same photo for this phone and they want to use it for a social media ad, they need to have another licensing agreement with you and a fee. These things you have to agree. Have it on paper, no verbal. Please have it on paper. And oftentimes, rights managed license is used for advertising and commercial work. But it doesn't mean it's limited to that. It's how you agree with the clients. And then we have something called exclusive rights. So if I'm shooting for this company and they're owning this phone, I can make sure that photo, the exclusive right, it's theirs. I can't sell to someone else. It's for that specific company or individual. So this one normally costs more. It's more expensive, but you can agree on the time and duration. And then you have something else also awesome called non-exclusive. So let me give you another example. So let's say, for example, I go shoot Mount Kenya. I can sell that photo to a resort, but it allows me to sell the same licensing to another company. So non-exclusive right gives you the option of selling your licensing to different parties on agreed time, royalty free. So these you pay a one-off, and then they're able to use the licensing for a period of time, and then they can renew the license. It is very, very important, guys. Write it down. Commercial licensing is when you're doing adverts. Again, this could be billboards, could be prints, it could be social media. Agree again, time, how long and where. Is it in your local country or outside the country? Make sure you agree on the amount. Be a bit flexible to give room for your clients to able to work with you in the future. Don't be too hard as a creative. Don't be too hard. Be a bit flexible. Be able to work with clients. And most clients love that. And this creates a very good rapport with the clients. Then you have something called personal licensing. This is when you want to use it for your personal use. So let's say you're printing your own journals, you're printing basic things below the line advertising. You're not doing crazy thing for commercial or anything that you're going to be paid for. And this, I would say, if you're doing pieces where it's family, friends, have it again written down. Now, why is it important to have this licensing? One of the things is you want to avoid these disputes. You don't want to have disputes between your client and yourself. The second important thing is you want to have credibility. The client is now certain you're the owner of the work, and it gives you a better reputation in the industry. But also more important, it's another revenue for you. So don't be in this habit whereby you only shoot once, you give them, you're selling your rights. And it is important now that you know these rights for licensing and how you can use them. If you get a challenge on how to go about it and you don't know how to do an agreement for licensing, DM me, reach out to me. I'll share some templates I have, or get a lawyer or someone who's a mentor in your industry to guide you. Don't forget to click on the button down there to subscribe and share with a friend. See you in the next one.